God. Like, it's just, I'm having a reawakening. Like, I'm actually realizing, like, in full consciousness, that nobody's safe in this country. For real, like, let's, please, my lovers, let's be safe. You know, let's take this so safety, security intentional. It's just quite unfortunate that this period is no longer a time where we should sympathize or empathize with anybody, to be honest, because fast like, God shouldn't allow my good deeds to, I don't know, backfire, or like, I'm in shock. So this sometime last week, I was driving to get something, and there was this woman I saw. So, God. Anyways, I saw this woman. She was backing a child. So I felt pity. Like, this woman, and she was backing a baby under the hot sun. I didn't know it was more like a tactics, actually. I don't know. Anyways, but let's just continue with the story. So I was driving, out, and I saw the woman. I felt pity. I was like, oh no, I'm a mother. I know how I juggle with my son, let alone seeing this woman backing a child, trekking, and obviously she was going out. So I stopped, I honked, and I was like, I greeted, we exchanged pleasantries. I asked if she was going out, to the gate side, or in fact, if I asked where she was going, just in case it was my direction, I would as well drop her wherever it was she was going. So she now said, okay, that I shouldn't mind though. I was like, no, where are you going? In which she said I shouldn't mind, I felt like, oh, maybe this one is going through a lot. I probed further. I was like, Pata. I opened my car door, and she came in. She was like, her husband, blah blah blah, this one, that one. But I noticed something in the woman. There was just this reluctance. Like, she was acting as if I spoiled, like. But then it was a mixed feeling. She didn't know how to say, but she was just acting rattled. Anyways, I drove her. I stopped at the gate, so I withdrew 5,000 naira. I withdrew 5,000 naira. I gave it to her. I told her that it's not for her, that I'm giving it to the baby. That please, she should use it to buy umbrella. She should use it to buy umbrella whenever she's working, wherever it is she's going. Provided she's backing this child, that she should use the umbrella. That was what I gave her money for. I told her that I'm not so buoyant. Oluwa. Thank God I didn't even give her my address, because I do these things a lot. Sometimes I will see people on the street. I'll be like, you know what? I don't have much on me. But this is my address. Come to my house. Let's talk. Let me know what it is you want. I've done that several times. And speaking of this now, I'm just grateful to God that I didn't give this woman my address. I think that happened like I told you last week. Onyasi can lose it. God have mercy. Oh God. You know, there is this saying in the Bible that if God does not watch, the watchmen, they watch it in vain. As strong as where I live is, the whole being security conscious or the rest, somebody was taken. A woman actually was taken. And then ransoms, they paid, so she's back, and she was now explaining what happened. Or seen that there was this woman that she saw carrying a baby, backing a baby behind her, and she felt some empathy and wanted to drop the woman. That was the last thing she remembered, until she saw herself at the den. And then they called huge, I don't want to mention it here because I don't think it's necessary, but huge amount of millions, let's just say millions were paid for this woman's release. And when I heard this, the description, everything matched the woman I carried in my car, the woman I gave, So I first of all, I was like, God is gracious. And then the mysterious part of God is that He chose. There's this part of the Bible that says God does not call the qualified; He qualifies the called. God chooses whom He shows mercy upon. Because I passed through this woman, and I came out of it. Now me, they forced her. She come inside my car. She came inside. I gave her my money. God is faithful. That's let's not even start talking about the whole faithfulness of God, trying to be religious and trying to. That one is something I'll talk about on another day. How God saved me from, my what actually drew. I have a lot going on in my head right now. But one of the things I just want to say now is that let's be safe. Please, if you are in the streets of Oka, if you're in fact, wherever it is you find yourself, you see people along you see people acting eyes right, Biko, face. That is where we've come to at this moment. Yeah, we're trying to be humane, but at this point, humanity is not worth your life. Imagine if anything had happened to that woman, if her husband wasn't buoyant enough. She has 4 children. She has a life. She has So please, empathy, sympathy. I think this is the worst time to have such feelings. Sorry to say, but that's the reality. Because I cannot just see where I am now, to be honest. Although it breaks my heart, but that is where I've seen myself. Even if I see, I'm not stopping anymore. And then I'm begging you people not to, for your safety, for your family's sake. Because when anything happens to you, it's not just you. The people around you, the people that revolve around you, your children, a lot will feel it. God, I reject it, not even for my enemy. I reject it for my enemy. I reject it for you. I reject it for myself, for my family. I reject it. God will continue to shield us. And as God is shielding us, let us help ourselves. And that's why I'm bringing this. Please, if you see anybody, even if the person is, don't stop. I beg you in the name of God, don't stop. Because sometimes they even hypnotize. It might be, I can say, don't stop at a quiet road. Even if it is at the main road, take it from me. Even if it has the main road, don't stop, because they will hypnotize. People will not even, I don't know how they do it, but all those things, there are powers. Man, I catch you down. You want to go? Hey, Sana, open your eyes. I'm still in shock because I'm still going to my chambers to ask God, what did I do to deserve this? Huh? Like, what did I do to deserve this mercy? Hey! I would just you guys. I would. Yeah, let me just take time to, and come back now and tell you how the story. You can't. It's just a pity that we've come to this state, but we'll move regardless. We won't stay at the spot. We'll be moving. It is what it is. Nigeria is a single. Yeah. And Ali wine and God have mercy.